Going to do if I have to pack up and leave because the person I live with is having a breakdown. Ah! Literally, I don't know what I do. I guess I would either get a rental or buy a cheap place. I can't really afford much, and so buying is possible, but I don't know. Once again, I'm on the brink of just feeling comfortable about having some money there. So I am uncertain of what it is I would do. But I guess if I had to dive into a rental, I could. Really, I just want the cheapest place available because I hate renting. You are literally just renting someone else's place so you have a place to live. That concept just daunts me because I know that you're spending a lot of money to live somewhere. But saying that, you could splurge your whole entire bank account so you can buy a house. And then what happens when the weather turns bad and your house insurance goes up, and just like many, many times previously, you can't afford it. Then you're like going, save me rental, if you have nowhere else to go, no more relatives to hang on to, or get a free stay with. So you're like going, rentals are awesome. But I'm not quite there in my circumstance yet, so I'm like, but I have a feeling I could be. These are pretty uncertain times. These are really uncertain times right now. Today they were like, I'm going to the store for a whole entire day. And I'm like, really? A whole entire day? And they're like, yeah, a whole entire day. No one goes to a store for a whole entire day, so they're obviously doing something else. Don't ask me what. Actually, I think they did say a while ago they wanted to go to IKEA, so they could have gone to the city and left me here with the dog for a day. So that would make so much more sense because you have to travel so much further. But so maybe that's what they're actually doing. But anyway, before I just bloomed up that idea, I was like, a whole entire day to go to a store. I'm like, you're obviously doing something else. So last night, I heard them have a little bit of a breakdown. And they were like, I don't know, it made me feel really weird. I was literally on the phone, clinging onto the table just to stop my emotions from breaking out. But it sort of has made me rethink about this, what this is. I'm not really certain if this place is going to last too much longer. All it is a little wood holding up a ceiling, and for some reason I feel as though something is going to happen and I'm going to be asked to leave. Last night I had goosebumps on my arms. This morning I woke up with them still in my arms, and I just came up with the feeling that I'm going to be asked to leave. A couple of months ago, I was being told when the renovations come up, I'm going to have to pay rent. It was assumed $100 a week, but with them needing money, maybe they'll spruce it up to $200 a week. I'm not sure if I should do that to myself, live here with someone for $200 a week. If I'm paying $200 a week, why not go rent somewhere? At least I have some privacy. But I seriously hate rentals. Rentals are like the worst thing in the world. And I'm like, not that eager for rentals still. So I have to actually be sort of shoved out a little bit before I go splurging, because otherwise I'm saving my hundreds of dollars and I'm like To me, these are thousands of dollars. But I keep getting the feeling that this residence is going to go under somehow, and that I'm going to be asked to leave. That's my instincts talking. I haven't been asked that, but I'm sort of thinking this house kind of feels unstable, and I feel like I'm going to be asked to leave sometime by the end of the year. So that gives me 3 or 4 months to enjoy the free life. And then I just, if I do get asked to leave, I'll just have to trip somewhere. I was thinking about buying some property, but then I realized, I really only have a few $1,000s left if I buy it. And so I'm like thinking, let's just wait. There'll be other properties around the same price. So, with that said, I would be interested to leave because I know that this place has a tornado. These windows are not tornado proof. There's no covering on the windows. If a tornado came across this field right towards a house, these windows would be smashed in seconds. But no one listens to me. I'm just a foolish person with foolish ideas. There's no tornado. No tornado is gonna break this house because it just floats around the house and might take down a tree and will not damage the house at all. And you're like going, when and if a tornado comes, this house is gonna go down under. And all those hundreds and thousands of dollars you spent doing it up is gonna go with it. This isn't the other house that we lived in. The other house was a lot more stable. If we were still living there, we would still be there. But she kicks and goes, I hate that. I hate to feel like I'm stuck somewhere. And then she goes on a fantasy of the things she would rather have. More isolation, more space, a good breadth of width to live and feel free, which is what we have here, and it does feel, you do feel the pressure is a lot less, and you do feel a lot calmer, but if your house ain't weatherproof, something's gonna smash it up. So that's sort of what I want to say. But she doesn't, but no one listens to me. Everyone's like, you and your foolish ideas. So it's a foolish idea to hang on to this residence when I could be somewhere safer. Maybe somewhere which won't have a tornado smash some house apart. Because I know what tornadoes are like. And if one comes near this house, you can bet the house might be flying up in the wind sometime. It definitely needs a lot more. You need some proofing, you need more layers of paint, you need windproofing, you even need fireproofing because sometimes that volcano down the road blows. But no one listens to me, and it's just like that. We've had totally calm, fine, lovely, luxurious weather for the last 6 months that we've lived here. So everything's been perfect, no problems. Restive, you can relax your shoes, but I think one of these days, maybe by the end of the year when the summer hits, something might come along and hit this house. I could be wrong. We could have 6 more months of perfectly luxurious weather, no problems, no storms, no this and that, and everyone's like, oh, see, I told you this is just the perfect place, and all your dumb conspiracies are really stupid. But if something does hit this house, the house is gone, and so is all the money that's been spent on it. So, and that is sort of what I think anyways. But I'm also like feeling maybe I've outstayed my welcome. Maybe I'm just going to be asked to leave, and I'll be like, sure, I can leave. I don't want to. I don't want to spend money on someone else's house so I can live somewhere, but I can leave. It is possible that I can leave. I just put a lot more time on my computer and a lot less time. I know. What else do I do besides computer? So yeah. Now that I've had that long spiel, I don't feel as threatened, but in the past couple of days, yesterday and today, I've sort of had a really instinctual feeling that I'm going to be asked to leave soon. And I've sort of considered the time frame to be now and to the end of the year, and I'm like, if it happens, it happens. I'll just have to prepare myself. I've already got all my stuff in storage. I don't need to move that much. I've collected a few things, but literally I can just shove them all in the back of a car and just move, and then I can re-elope with my stuff. My wonderful stuff, my trove, my hoard, whatever you want to call it, and get back to my normal existence of trying to do something with my life.